Hello friends, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create any kind of blog like this. For me, I've created an entertainment blog, but I'm going to be showing you how you could use the same method to set up any kind of blog whatsoever. Mine is looking so beautiful, and this theme comes with multiple demo content, all right, and demo templates. You could actually see all of them here. You could create an adventure blog, an animal news blog, an architectural blog, an artist blog, a magazine, and a lot more. There are so much. If you have this WordPress team, trust me, you could be able to create any kind of blog. And trust me, I am not stopping here. I'm also going to go one step further to show you how you can set up this blog, how you can start adding your post, and also I'm going to be showing you how you can set up Google Ads on your blog. That is so exciting. So this blog also comes with AI writer. What it means is that you'll be able to integrate ChatGPT AI into your blog, and it will help you write your blog content and a lot more. I'm going to show you how you can set up SEO. Like here you could see my SEO indicator. It says I have good SEO score. I'm going to show you how you can set up your own SEO on your website, how to get it up and running, how to rank your blog on Google so that people will be able to see that it will show up when people are searching for news and entertainment, and you will be so guided in all the steps. So I'm going to take you by the hands and walk you step by step. I'm also going to show you how to add affiliate link into your blog, how to set up your Google Ads on your blog, how to set up SEO and help you rank high on Google. I can't just wait to get started. Now, this is the best thing about the Zipflight Studios tutorial. You don't have to have any knowledge of coding whatsoever, and you don't have to be the best designer to be able to set up this beautiful news blog, or basically whatever you want to blog about. So this will also come with all of the templates and all of the demo content. So what you just have to do is to get the theme, install, and start blogging. I'm also going to show you how, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you how you can start blogging, how you can set up your blog post, the best way to write your blog, how you can use SEO, and so much more. I can't wait to get started and get you up and running in no time. So lastly, before I go, you could see we have the year's SEO here. You could see there's so many. We have your movie blogs, your gadget blog, accessory blog, news blog. It's so many. We have your game blog, we have your game news 2, game news 1, we have garden designers. Sometimes I kind of feel this is endless, but trust me, this is for you. And the sweet thing is, if you have this team, you can do a whole lot, and you could build multiple websites for different people using this, and you can also do the same for yourself. So let's get started. Follow me as we go into the video. I'll catch you. Let's go. All right, so welcome. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your hosting and a domain using Namecheap. I recommend Namecheap for your hosting and domain. Basically, it's the cheapest hosting and domain you could get in the market, and it's affordable, it's cheap, and all of that. Okay, so I'm not going to make this whole video long, because if I include how to do that, you basically will just take a lot of time. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you're interested in setting up your Namecheap and you're getting up your Namecheap hosting and domain, I will help you do that. Just do well to reach out to me and we'll make that happen for you. All right, so what you want to do, if you already have a Namecheap account, you just navigate and log into your Namecheap account. If you don't have the money to get a hosting and domain right away, I'll put a video in the description that will show you how you can install WordPress locally on your system, and you could use that to literally test this process and run it. And if it's something you love, you could go ahead to just reach out to me so we could help you get your hosting and your domain. All right, so once you log into your Namecheap account, just make sure to navigate to your cPanel. All right, and we'll be installing WordPress, okay, and we'll go through the process. So like I said, if you don't have the funds to get a hosting and a domain, just do it to check out that video. Don't forget to subscribe, support this channel, like, comment, subscribe. All right, so let's just install WordPress. I'll go to Substaculous app installer, where we'll be installing our WordPress. Again, if you don't have money for hosting and domain, do well to check out the video in the description so you can install it on your local hosting, which is your system, and you'll be able to follow through with the video. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll just click on install here. Then I'm going to be installing it on a subdomain, which is ai.miner.site. Now, for those of you that, okay, so do well to also give this a name. So I'm just going to call this news. All right. For the password, you could do well to change the password anytime. You could do well to change the email, but make sure you give this a name. Just do click install. Now, for people, if you're using hpanel, which is on Hostinger, or any other hosting provider that do not literally allow you to use cpanel, it's literally simple. Just do well to install WordPress. All hosting providers gives you the ability to install WordPress automatically. All right, so I'm just going to click on the admin. All right, so you're most likely to see this. All right, it's Namecheap WordPress assistant. So what you want to do is just click on exit launch. All right, that being said, simple. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to be creating like I said earlier, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up any kind of blog. All right, I'm going to be setting up any kind of blog. I'll show you how you can rank high on Google, how to use your blog for affiliate marketing, and also how to set up your Google ads. Now, in order for us to go through all of this process, I just want you to work with me on the step-by-step process. Now, we're going to be using a paid theme. Now, the theme we're going to be using will make the whole process very easy and fast. So in less than 45 minutes to 1 hour, we have fully set up our website, and you don't have to worry about the theme. So what you want to do is click on appearance, click on themes here. When you do that, you want to click on add new. And what we're going to be doing, basically, you could literally just look for a theme here, type blog theme, and you'll be able to see some free theme. But like I said, we're using a paid theme, which is a premium theme. Now, if you are just new to WordPress and you want a step-by-step online course that will guide you on how you can navigate WordPress, do well to reach out to me. I have a course that will help you through that process. All right, so let's do well to just click on upload theme, and I'm going to be selecting the theme we are going to be using. This is a step-by-step video. You don't have to worry about anything. So we're going to be installing the theme, right? Like I said, it's a step-by-step video. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to be showing you how you can go through all of this process. Okay, so just do well to, I don't know, trust me, and don't forget to like, to share, to comment, click on the bell icon, and give me a subscribe. Give me a subscribe if this video is helpful to you. So we'll just wait for this to install. It probably takes some couple of minutes, but I'll hasten up the process and we'll get back. All right, so the theme has successfully been installed. What we're going to do is just click on activate.
All right, so after activating your theme, you have a basic installation process here. Okay, so what we want to do first is we want to install the plugins that we'll be using for this website. Okay, and I'll also be adding some additional plugins that I'll be using for this site. Okay, so basically the theme comes with your basic installation
plugins and also some additional plugins. Now, the beautiful thing with this theme is that it also integrates with ChatGPT, so you can use ChatGPT to write your blog post and all of that. Okay, so I want you to check Elementor. Okay, so all of these are important plugins. Okay, all right, what you now want to do is click on install, then apply. Now below you have some other plugins you need to install, one after the other, which I'll show you, and we're just going to pick from them and pick the ones that are literally important to us. So we've been able to install some of these plugins. Now I want you to go down, just scroll down. Now we have your pencil text to speech. Now if you want to use text to speech, meaning you want to convert from your text to spoken words on your blog, you install this. If you want to use your data immigrator, you do that. So I'm just going to install this also. So we could just go back here, and like I said, some of these plugins are not compulsory, so they are optional. It's based on what you want. You have your pencil smart crop thumbnails, your pencil slider, your podcast, your paywall. If you want to have a paywall, meaning people will not be able to access some certain part of your blog except they pay, right? Or you want to use a pen to pay writer. So when people write on your blog, you can actually pay them for them posting on the blog and some other things. Okay, so you have your smart AI. So I'm just going to install this. But chat GPT API that you'll be using for the smart AI is paid. Okay, so I may not touch this, but it's a feature that you want to consider having on your blog. So okay, so basically I'm just going to click on so let's just go scroll down, scroll down on that plugin, click on add new. So we're going to be adding some additional plugins for our SEO optimization. We're also going to be adding one for our table of content and probably as time goes on. So we're going to be just type SEO. So SEO is what we call search engine optimization. It helps you rank high on Google. Okay, so I'm just going to click on install Yoast SEO. It has a almost 10 million plus active installation. It means that 10 million plus people are literally using this on your website. So we're going to install this. So we click on activate to activate it. All right, that being done, now I want you to go to plugins, or you could just go to appearance here and you come down and click on install plugins. Here you'll be seeing all that plugins you want to install, so based on your choice, but for now I'm okay with this. So I want to go down or just under plugins, click on installed plugins. That are the plugins that are already installed on your website. Now you're going to see some of them here. Okay, so they are all installed and activated. Now just so you know, if you want to activate a plugin, you could click here to activate, or if you have more than one, you click on them, then click on bulk action, activate, right? Or you could also do the same to deactivate a plugin. Now I want you to go to your theme, just click on it. Now the next thing I want you to go after your plugin activation is just click on import demo content. Now your demo content will literally just give you the ability to install the full-blown website, and you could just do some editing and changing a few things, which I'll walk you through the process of doing. So the first thing you want to do is it gives you certain instruction on how to go about this. Okay, but we'll just go down, and here you could see all types of demo content. Now you have your adventure blog, you have your animal news blog if you want to get an animal news, architecture. There are so many. We have your Bitcoin for those who want to have a crypto blog. You have your book if you want to have a book blog, right? You have your book magazine, you have your breaking news, we have your business magazine, we have your business news. There are just so many of them. Basically, if you go through many of them, you have your designer, education, elegance, environment, factory. And the beautiful thing is that this team was made, or the team is made for blogging. Okay, so it's optimized for SEO, it's optimized for speed, it's optimized to give you the best when it comes to blogging. Okay, so you have your game magazine, we have your general blog, we have your hairstyle. All of these here are just different kinds of blog you can go with. We have your video dark blog, we have your videos blog, vintage. There are so many of them to choose from, and if you have this theme, trust me, you could use it on multiple sites for different users. Okay, so if you have just one theme, it means that you could build multiple blogs for any person that needs it, and you don't have to start looking for an additional theme, because whatever the person wants to blog about, you have it already amongst the demo content. Okay, so we have your gaming news. So I'm just going to pick one and we'll go with it. So we're going to pick this entertainment news. Okay, so I'm just going to click on OK with the entertainment news here, and the importation process will begin. So the importation process can take about 30 to 40 minutes or more. So I'll just advise you to just keep this tab open and wait for it to load up. In order to make this video very short, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed up this whole process, and once our demo content has been fully imported, we'll continue in the video. All right, so let's just speed up this process. All right, so basically you can notice that we have generated image ID 70 successful. We have 6 image left. Now you can generally just wait until it's totally complete and you have everything, and you're basically going to see complete here. But I kind of feel mine has taken so much time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the front end of the site and I'll just refresh it, and you will notice our website is completed. Okay, so I'll just wait for this to load up. Now you can see how beautiful our blog is looking. So this is an entertainment blog. It's called TV News, and once it's fully loaded, I'm just going to walk you through all of these and you see how beautiful it's looking. Okay, so look at it. It's looking so beautiful, so nice. All right, so it comes with this. You could see that now we have literally achieved a blog, right? You could see the images, the title, you could see everything to the list. All right, it also comes with your lead generation form here. If we decide to view this, okay, you could see it comes with your normal share buttons for people could share your blog post. You see how beautiful it's looking. The thing with entertainment news is that there are not so much text on it. Okay, it's just usually for short stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the process of creating your first blog post. Okay, so this will just give you an idea of how you can create the blog post and walk you through some process about that. Now the first thing I want you to do is I want you to come to post here. So we just click on categories. So here you're going to see all the categories that you're going to see all the categories that your site is divided. We have awards, celebrities, movies, music, news, and all. I'm also going to show you how you can add more categories. The same to tags, right? So category will just categorize your blog post according to the probably category you want to put them on. Maybe you want to put them on music, you want to put them on movies, that's actors on movies, music, musicians, and all of that. Okay, so let's just go through the first thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you how you can add here new post. Okay, so I just click on add new. All right, so before we go on to adding your blog content, I'm just going to show you some few things. So basically we'll go back, but yeah, you could see your pencil smart content AI, so your AI tool with ChatGPT. Yeah, you'll be able to see your used SEO and some other features. So but before we do that, let us set up our used SEO so that we can optimize our site for Google ranking. All right, for SEO and just Google ranking. So let's do that first of all. Okay, so what you do is just scroll down. You're going to see yours. Just click on it here. All right, so it has a pro. Okay, there's a pro, but we're using the free version, so I'm just going to cancel this here. So we want to do on start SEO optimization here. So it's going to optimize your site data. I will see SEO data optimized complete, and basically that's it. Now the reason why it's this simple is based on the theme we have. Okay, if you're using any other theme, most of the time you probably have some couple of steps you need to go through and all. There are other settings you could literally check on your use SEO plugins. Okay, so we click on first time configuration here. You can click on start or stop data optimization. Now we literally have done all of that when we started this whole process, but if you're using any other thing, you have to go through this process. But let's just, so beware that you run. So start your data optimization. So your data optimization is going to start here. Just give it some couple of time and it will roll over so successfully. So just click on continue. So what do you want to call it? So basically the name on the front end of our site is called TV News, but depending on the name of your own website, I'm just going to go with the TV News there. Okay, but I want to change this to Ziflight News. Okay, Ziflight News. I'm just going to copy this. Our organization name is Ziflight. Okay, so I'm just going to tap in and put in a logo here. So we're going to pick this logo. All right, so the one with white background. So we just wait for it to load up. So click on select. Okay, so you could pick the one with black background since it's not literally showing very well. So I will just go with this one here. And don't worry. Coming. So you click on save and continue. So as if I could not be saved organization, please check the value. So let's try this again. All right, so make sure not to leave space. Okay, so you can add your social media profile here. If you have a Facebook, whatever social X, you could do it to add other profile. So I'll just click on save and continue. Then you have your personal preference. Yes, so basically you put your email here. Now, do you want to share your data? No, I definitely don't want to do. I'll just click on save and continue, then finish. All right. So we just go back to our dashboard and we have successfully set up our SEO in the basic possible way. Now we could go ahead to start adding our post. Okay. All right. Okay, so now that this is done, like I said, we're just going to go into post. So just click on post or click on add new, and we're going to be opening the post. So what we want to do is I want you to go back to the home, and I'm going to pick a post we're going to work on. And also I'm going to show you how you can set up a post, start posting on the blog, and how you can optimize your blog for SEO ranking. So let me just give you an example. Now, if you come here, you're going to see this red this thing on your SEO. It shows you that, okay, this page is not well optimized for SEO. So you could do well to work on that. So I want to pick this Adidas ends fight with Kanye West. So I'm just going to open this and I'm going to show you how we created this blog post and how you can actually do that as well. Now, if you get this theme and you install the demo content, it's very much advisable that the first thing you do is you delete all of the current blog post there and start afresh. Okay, you don't need any other thing, just start afresh. All the blog will arrange, they will just be well arranged. Okay, so you could see here we have Adidas end fight with Kanye West, then we have by the author, which is news, we have the dates, we have the amount of comments, who has commented and they can share and all of that. They also comes with a sidebar here, all right, where people can see all the recent posts. You could see your recent comments, you could see in category. Now this is under celebrity category. Okay, so that being said, let's go back here. So the first thing you want to consider is your blog title. All right, the title of your blog. Now it's also good that the title of blog must be SEO friendly. Okay, now on this post you could see that the SEO ranking is on this yellow or orange, whatever the color it is. But now you notice this color is telling you, okay, it is ranked, but it is not perfect, it is semi perfect. Okay, now you could make it perfect when it becomes green. All right, so I'm just going to scroll down, then we're going to copy the title. Now our keyword here is going to be, okay, so Adidas end fights. I'm going to be using Kanye West as our keyword, but most of the time it is okay. So we need to uninstall that our Namecheap website assistant. So I'll just go back here. So sorry, I'm going back and forth. I had to open multiple tabs here, so I'll just go to the back. Remember, we're still here, so let's cancel this. Okay, so let's just go to plugins here. Okay, so I just want to delete that so got site assistance here. All right, okay, so once you're here, just make sure you just clicked here. So we're going to be using Kanye West as our this in keyword. Okay, but another thing you could do is we could just go to ChatGPT and we're going to use it to set up certain things. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to use ChatGPT to suggest the best title for this blog post and also the best title, right? We're just going to use it for the best title and the best SEO friendly title. All right, so the reason I'm doing this is just to give you the ability to know that you can actually use ChatGPT to make the whole process easier for you. I'm hoping I have an account. So basically, with ChatGPT, you don't really need an account these days, but just for you to have your record, please open an account. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type this here. So we're going to type the topic Adidas X fight with Kanye West. This is the topic for my blog post. Please suggest some SEO friendly topic, a title for this topic, and use the keyword Kanye West. Okay. So I'm just going to paste that. And you see, it comes with some different topics. Now, this is what I'm going to advise you. In order for you to attain Google Ads on your system, make sure to not go to Google ChatGPT or any AI and just do copy and paste. Probably give it a topic and it gives you everything and you go and copy and paste. Google doesn't really like that kind of things. And another thing is that you will not really rank very well. So you could use ChatGPT at certain point, but also make sure to include your head. All right, think of something, think out of the box. All right, so that being said, I'm just going to come with this Kanye West and Adidas, the end of the turbulent partnership. Okay, so they are basically, we have this Adidas settles dispute, but because I want to use Kanye West as my keyword, I would want it to start with Kanye West. So I'm just going to take this here. I'm going to copy this. Then we'll just change this, put it here. All right, so now you have your keyword. Another way to get your SEO, just come back here under this, you'll be able to see it here. So for our keyword, we're going to be using Kanye West as our keyword. So I will, okay, sorry about that. So I just paste it here as our key phrase. All right. Now, when you do that, the next thing is, let me just copy all of this here. Oh, I added this blog post. Okay. So that is why you probably may not get it when you install the theme. Now, so we have this, and the reason I just do a copy and paste is so that you could see. I just want to make it faster for you. Okay. So basically, SEO analysis for our key phrase is on this orange. Okay, so it's this orange. So it means that there's still room for improvement. All right. But before that, what I want to do is, now I want to get a meta description. All right, so I want to get the meta description. I would just come to ChatGPT and just say, now when you're giving meta description, your meta description should literally start with your key phrase. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT will give us. So the meta description is giving us is not that cool. Okay, so what I would do is I would just from this. So I'm just copy this. I'm just going to create a very fancy meta description. And I'll paste it here. So what I would do is between Kanye West and Adidas, I'm going to interswitch. All right. So I've made it Kanye West has ended its fights with Adidas over. So you can literally see it here. The next thing you want to do is just make sure to just cut this until it gets green. Okay. So I'm just going to put here and just put on 3 dots. Now you can see how it will appear on Google. You could see Kanye West and Adidas, the end of a turbulent partnership, right? And all. So for this place, I want to make sure to just delete this. All right, so we just have our title, then we have this here. So basically that's just it, and we've set up the blog post. Now we'll come back to this, but let's just come here, click on this, click on post. Then we're going to set as featured image. So this is going to be the image that will be at the front of the website of the blog post. So I'm going to use this. Then I'll click on set image. Now we go down. Now you can decide when you want to publish this post. If you want to publish it immediately, you could leave it this. If you don't want to, if you want to publish it on a future date, you could just go there and choose the date, and the time you want it to be published. Okay. So what I want to do is I just scroll down, and I'm going to keep it under celebrities. There are other categories here. If you want to add a new category, you can just click on add new. Yeah, I'm just going to type something. So let me type games, right? And click on add new. All right, you can see it here, games. So I'm just going to uncheck this. The same with tag. All right, for tag, we could just type, okay, just click on enter, and you have done that. Yeah, you could put all-time views. Now, yeah, you could literally add fake views, okay, and all of those, but I want to see my actual views, so I'm just going to not do any of that. All right, after that is done, we are fully set up this. Now, if you have your AI activated, you could just use it to generate some of these things. Instead of you to go to ChatGPT, you do it from here, but you need a ChatGPT API, which is paid, like I said. Now, for the SEO, there are a few things you could also work on. Readability. You could notice your word complexity of your vocabulary suited for a large use. So we have your passive voice. So you could come here, you could see that they are a lot here. So you could work on this to get it more. Then we have your sentence length. Our sentence length is less because what it means is that it is much. So what we just need to do is to reduce the sentence length and all of that. So we have also transition words and all. So just try as much as possible to make all of them green, and you'll be ranking higher on SEO. Okay, so I don't want to take so much time here, but this is how it will look on your mobile view. You could see your desktop view here and all of that. So make sure that your blog post at least has a orange, all right, and all of that. So basically I probably may come back to this, but let's move forward. So I'm just going to click on publish and then click on view post. So here you could actually view your post. Is this simple? It's that simple. Now it comes with a sidebar. As I already explained, you can see all the posts is under celebrities. So this is a tag for celebrities. Then you could see the name. Then you could see all. You could see that it's orange. Okay. So our SEO score is on orange. Our readability is poor. So for readability, you could try to reduce the text and all of that. So basically, you could see all of this. Now you could see it comes with your menus. All right. So under menus, under news, under the menus, you have your different categories. Then we have your movies, we have music and all of that. So under movies, you could see some of the posts. Now I'll show you how to work on these and few other things. Lastly, I say lastly, okay. So we've been able to set up our SEO. I've showed you how to set up your blog post, your basic blog post. Okay, how you can actually set up that. Now let's go to our settings. We're going to general. So here you're going to give the name of your website. So I'm just going to call it Zflight News. All right. Then your tagline. Your tagline is more like your motto. So at Zflight, our motto is building the future with you. All right. So we have your site icon. Let me show you what the site icon is. So this is my email on Gmail. Okay. So I'm just going to open our website, which is Zflight.site. Now, what we do at Zflight.site is that we provide you subscription-based website design. We help you build your website totally for free. What you just have to do is pay on a subscription base to maintain your website. All right. So you could see our active plan. It's way affordable. We have $15 per month, $35 and $150 depending on the kind of site. So you just have to pay monthly. We'll cover your hosting, your domain, or you have to pay for your domain, right? But we'll cover your hosting, we'll cover the maintenance of your site and all of that. We'll design it totally for free. Now the reason I brought you here is, if you notice this, now on this site, we have this icon, like the word icon. Now on Google, you could see that Gmail has the icon. Our own is a bit tinier, but it's our logo. So that's what we call a site icon. So I'm just going to set that up here, and I'm going to use this. So we just click on crop image. All right, that has been set. Okay, so what we do is you just scroll down, but before that, here you could be able to change your email address. So change the email address to your proper email. All right. So can anyone register? If you want people to register your site, you could do that, but I don't want that, so I just click on save changes. Now you can notice the icon has changed. If we refresh this, all of them will actually change. The next thing you want to do is come to writing. And here you could do a few things, but I advise you not to go there. So we'll go to our reading. So just going through the settings. So leave all these the way they are. Then discussion. Here you'll be able to set up your comments, how you want people to comment, okay, and all of that. So you could just go through all of this. You just go through all of this. Now you could notice that in less than an hour, right, our site is totally ready. Is ready. What you just have to do is just come and keep posting your blog, then working on your SEO. So just work on your SEO and keep posting on your blog and all of that, and you're ready to go. It is totally simple and easy. So let me walk you through setting up some aspect of this website, all right, and some of the features that it comes with. Now, in order for us to do that, I want you to go to Solidad, right, your team. Then what I want you to do is I want you to just come to welcome. All right, so here we have the basic things which we started with. Then you have your custom fold, but what we want to do is we want to come to our team option panel, right? Now here there are a lot of things, and I don't want you to get scared or intimidated. It's just basic thing, and anybody can actually do that. So we start with our general here. Under the general, you have your featured image. You want it to be horizontal. So I'll tell you this, there are a lot of things you shouldn't just change because it was built and set up in that way. The reason I brought you here is just for you to take note of a few things that if you decide that okay, you want to basically make changes to them, you can do that. All right, so we have your body box, we have your categories and tag search, all right, and all. But let me just take you to some few important things. So we have your GPR policy settings here. So if you open it up, you could do well to remove all default Google fonts. You could do well to enable cookie law. All right, for countries in Europe, you will need to enable this. So anytime a person comes to your site, they will get that thing to accept that your website uses cookies. So it has been made available for you to just do. So you can just do well to check it on, right? That, and whatever changes you make sure to click on save changes. All right. So we have image size. To manage your image, we have your schema, we have extra option, topographic, color, dark mode. Now, do you want to automatically make your website in dark mode? You could just enable this here, then click on save changes. Now, if you come to our site, let's see how fast the changes will apply. All right, you notice the change now apply. Okay, set dark mode. Okay, so I set dark mode as default. Now you notice the site has gone into dark mode because it is our default mode here. Now you could have dark mode switcher on, so they could choose between both of them. So I'm just going to click on save changes and check this. So here you have age verification. Now if you have a blog that has adult content, you want to put your age verification. So every time a person visits their site, they can say, okay, I'm 18. It will give you a pop-up saying, are you up to 18? So they can do that, right? So we have your top bar here. So your top bar settings. So if you want to know what most of these changes is, sometimes you will get this to show you this setting. So you have this top bar here, right? Then I don't think there's a top bar on ours. So the best way to check if you have is to just go to an incognito tab and make that. So you just come here and click on enter. All right, so we could see that there's no top bar here in ours. So what you could do is if you want to activate a top bar, you could check it, right, and just put in what you want your top bar to be and all of that. So it has a lot of features, so it is just what you want. So we have logo and header here. So here you could add the type of header. We only have one header, so you could select it But I'm going to show you how, when we talk about header, let me show you what it means. So let's refresh this. We're back on normal mode. Okay, I guess it did not change, but whatever, we'll change that later. Now this is your header. This is where your menus is. This whole thing is your header. Now we're just going to go here. So if you want to set up, you have your logo settings here. Now this is the logo that's here. We could change that logo into something we want for our header. All right, so we have this header here. So what we want to do is to change this logo into what we have. So I'm just going to click on upload. So I want to upload a logo that I have optimized for this. So I'm just going to copy these two logo. So one is dark logo, one is bright. Okay, so let me just cancel this first of all. So upload a logo. So I'm just going to click on this, then I'll upload this here, then upload for mobile. So upload the same here. All right, once I'm done with that, I'm going to click on save changes. Now let me refresh this. So sometimes you may really have it may take some time for some of the changes to come. Another way to do it is to just try to do a hard reset, which is you pull down shift and press F5 if you're using a Windows laptop. And if it doesn't show, just give it some time. All right, I'll still also show you other ways to change this. Now that being said, let's go into other aspects. So we have your slogan text. So basically it's the same thing. So here we could just put in that build Zfly Studios building the future with you and all of this stuff. Right, there's so many things here. Okay, so I can't go through each and every one of them. It's what you should go through. Okay, we have your site speed optimization, we have your quick translation, table of content. So our theme actually comes with a table of content, so there's no need for you to upload or get another plugin that does that for you. So what you want to do is post. That is what we want our table of content to do. So insert before content, so insert after post content, insert before first heading, insert after first heading. So we'll do insert after first heading, then the type of style. So we're just going to leave it as default position, top left. Always sticky, no, we just once people scroll at them, just so table of content floating, just leave that none. Enable toggle view, allow users to toggle the visibility of the table of content. You could do it to check this, or you can leave it depending on what you want at the end of the day. The advanced stuff here, so you just click on save changes. So we have your promo pop-up. So if you want to create a pop-up, all right, you could do well to also check that out. All right, so you could enable pop-up, show pop-up post, and all of that. All right, so we have, I just want to lastly touch on the smart AI here. Now you need a ChatGPT API key. Like I said before, now ChatGPT API key was free. Okay, so you can literally just get it for free, but now you have to pay for it. I think the lowest you could get was as of now is a $5 credit for the API. That's for 3.5. That's ChatGPT 3.5, double 3.5. Okay, so I think that's good. It's quite affordable. All right, so that's just what you have here. So if you want to get the API key, you could do that. So now we have ad blocker detector. Now this is good if you want to run ads on your website. This is why this theme is good, because once you're running the Facebook ad and your user is using a browser that blocks ad, because if people are blocking the adverts, sorry, once you're using the Google ads, right, if people are blocking the advert that Google is supposed to show on your site, you can't generate revenue, right? So what this does, it will detect if the person's browser is using ad detector and tell them to see to say please support us by disabling ad blocker. Now if they don't disable it, what should they have? Allow visitor to disable the message. No, I don't want them to access my site, so no, don't show again after dismissal. So you could work on this. All right, So this is a very good feature for people that want to run ads on their website. So there are a lot of other things you could do on this, right? I'm really so sorry that I will not be able to cover all of that, but this I'm covering is so much important. Okay, so you have connect to Twitter, connect to Instagram, connect to Messenger, sidebar manager to manage your sidebar on the website. Yeah, so you could just add sidebar, right? Type your sidebar name, sidebar slangs, and add there and all of that. So it's basically simple, very, very simple. So I'm going to do two things, right? And we'll move forward. But before then, let me confirm this. I don't like this black theme. All right, so just off this, just toggle that, then click on save changes here. All right, that's been done. Now let's work on the header, right? This is our header, so let's work on it. Now what you want to do is you just scroll down, you're going to see what is called header builder this year. You click on it. Now you could build any kind of header, but yeah, what I want to show you is how you can edit it. What we're going to click on is edit with pencil header builder. So just click on this. All right, so basically this is how your header will look, and I'll show you how to edit all of this. So the first thing you want to notice is you can see this, there's a logo here. This is where the logo is. You'll notice you have your menus here, and you could see we have the menus here. We have your search icon and button. So this is our search icon, and this is our button, which is a login button, but we're going to change that. Then we have your dates and time. Then we have your new sticker. So we have your dates, time. Then this new sticker is like your current post and top post, like the one people read the most. Okay, so start with logo. So under the logo, we could choose a image logo or a text logo. Okay, so I'm just going to select an image logo to change the logo. So I'm going to pick this, set it. Okay, we could just go with the one with white, right? So let me go with this white. So once I do that, I want to just click on save header. All right, just make sure to scroll down. So we have logo image upload. You could do well to upload if you want to do that here, but just make sure to scroll down and check all of that. All right, so here we could come to refresh this, and our logo has changed to Zipflight Studios. All right, the other things you could do, you could set a date and time. So let's look. This is Thursday, October 31st, 2024, so it's correct. Then this is also correct, right? Now for our menus, I'm just going to leave this menus, right? We're using what we call menu 1. I'm going to show you how you can work on your menu. Okay, so we have your search icon, we have your button. So we have button here. What you could do for this button is you could change the button into somewhere else. Decide where you want to take people to. Okay, now from login, I could just say ads, right? So if people want to run ads with us, I could just say, let's say, I could just say contact. So if people want to contact us, right? Yeah, I could put on the contact my WhatsApp link. Or I could put in my WhatsApp link or whatever link here. Okay, so I will just click on save header. Then we go to social icon. On this social icon here, you could just put, so on here we have Facebook and X. So if you have an X account, you could include it. If you don't have, I think there's a place I showed you where you put your social media. Now if you do that, it should appear here. All right, so I think it's only 2 that was included there. So we have your button here. Under the button here, we have subscribe. So you could decide what you want people to subscribe to. If you have an email listing, you could put the link here and just write your subscribe, or just leave it like that if you want that to be that way. So when you do that, you do well to cancel this, and you've been able to edit the heading to fit into. You have your logo. Your menu is still the same thing. All right, if you refresh this should be contact. Now if we had added a WhatsApp contact or a contact page on our website, it would have linked to it and all of that. You could see that here. The last thing I want to do is, before I take you into setting up your But that's how I say your Google Ads account. I will just show you few things. Before I show you how to set up a Google account, I want to show you how to set up your menus. All right. So when you come to appearance, I want you to go to menus. Now, other menus, you scroll down, you're going to see all of this. All right. So yeah, just open here. We have home, news, then that news, we have this, and that. So we have your home, we have your news. So all of these other menu here, you notice that they are all categories. Okay, they are all different categories. Right, now to add a category as your menu, you could come here. You see that we added did we add a new category? News. Okay, just go on view all. So I think we added game. Now if you add the game to add menu, it's become part of the menu. All right, so basically that's just how to add menu, but let me just do it. So I just click on game. So game has been added. So if you click on save menu and we refresh here, so just make sure that this loads up fully before you refresh. Okay, so refresh it and you notice game has been added. All right, so here you're just going to be seeing the news under each menu, right, under each menu. So lastly, before we go, I've said so much lastly. Now let's say you have a news blog that you want to add an affiliate to it. Now you already have your affiliate link. Let's say it's a product. I'm just going to open this. Let's say this. All right, let's say you have a product, probably you sell, Kanye West has a product on his shirt and you have an affiliate link and you want to add it. All right, you could just edit the post. Click on edit post. All right, so let's just use this word collaboration. All right, this entertainment news, I don't think there's literally any. I think I've hardly seen affiliate marketing. Probably there's affiliate in after entertainment. But what you want to do, if you want to add a link, just under probably collaboration, or maybe you type get this product. What you want to do is just click on link here. You just put in the link. Let's just say I put in this link. I just click on enter, and you notice it has changed. So once anybody click on it, it will take them to that aspect. All right, so I'm going to delink this. So I'll just click on it, then just cancel this. All right, so I will just, oh, lastly, before I say this, another thing that will help you rank high on SEO is called this internal link and external link. Now internal link is linking within your site. Let's use, for example, this post. Now you notice I have this Adidas N5 to Kanye West and Adidas. So I'm just going to copy this post. Now if I link from one post within my blog to another post, it's called an internal linking. So if I copy this and I come here under this collaboration, and probably what I'm typing is in relation to that, I just paste this here and enter. Now you notice I've linked to a post. Also it helps our SEO, so it has gone green, right? Now this is internal linking. External linking is the same thing you have for maybe you an affiliate link, or probably you have a blog post, or maybe you copied some few stuff from your blog from another website. You could just do well on that place, just include their link there. But when you are getting that link from another post on your website, it's called internal. When it's from outside, it's called external. So it also help you with your SEO optimization and all. And as many sites big that links back to your own website, it also helps you rank higher because it tells Google that you are an authority in your field. Okay. But I always advise to always do this in moderate. Okay, tell people to literally write things about your blog on their own blog and do the same, but make sure it's a relevant thing and you are there. The reason they are linking to is also relevant, not you are just doing it so you can rank higher. Trust me, you will not get far. You notice is now green. It means our SEO score is very good, right? But our reliability is still poor, that we could work on it. All right. So here you could see the collaboration. Now if you click on it, it will take us to the other blogs post, right? Now that's it. So this is how you can set up your own blog anytime, anywhere. It is basically very, very simple. So we also have a footer that will come towards the end, where we'll be rounding up. For now, let me show you how you can add your own add Google ads to your website. In order to do this, in order for Google to show your ad, make sure that give your website about a month to 2 months. Okay, make sure you are following your SEO rules. Make sure you're posting your genuine different content, not copy and paste. And once you do that, what you want to do is you want to go to type Google AdSense. All right, just let me just clear this out. So just Google AdSense. Just open it here. Now, if you don't already have an account, you probably want to set up an account. Okay. So I think I already have an account. All right, so just make sure to set up your payments. Okay, you get a pop-up to set up your payments also if you have not set up a payment link and all of that. So we have thanks for connecting your sites. We've connected one of my sites. All right, so what you want to do is just click on site here, and I already have 2 sites, so what I click on is add new site. So I'll just copy our site URL and paste it here, then click on save. Now see, it looks like you already have this site. Now I already have a site like this. That's sad. That's really sad. Okay, what do? I'm using a subdomain and my main domain is already registered here. So give me a minute, let me figure out something. All right, so I just deleted it, so let's just add this again. Okay, so I'll just click on save changes here. Okay, so I get the mistake. All right, so the thing here is this. Unfortunately, you're not being able to add a subdomain. You need to add a proper domain in order to have Google on your site. So what I would do is I'm going to show you how to do this using a proper domain. All right, so I'm going to use the domain I just deleted. So I'm just going to go to, all right, I'm going to click on save. Now what you want to do is click on add.sti.snippets. I mean ads.txt file. I want you to copy this. Now I want you to go to any aspect of your website. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on the here. So I'm just, what you want to do is just on your this and okay, so we're going to create a file. It's called our text document. So I'm going to call this ads. So when I do that, I'm going to open it up. Then that code I copied, I'm going to put it here. Then click on, just press Ctrl S to save, or you just hold down, come here, another file, and click on save. After that, you cancel this. Then you come back here. Now you go to your Namecheap account. I want you to go back to your cPanel. Now when you go back to your cPanel, all right, so when you go back to your cPanel, just go to File Manager. All right. So under File Manager, what you want to do is I want you to locate. So since you're going to be using the main domain, I'm going to my public_html where it is. So basically, I have added this before, but I'm just going to delete this text file. Now click on upload. Select file. So I think mine is on the downloads. Then I'll come here. So we have the ads here. Then I'll go back. Now ads.txt file is here. So what I want to do is come back to this and click on verify. Okay, I have published, so click on verify. So your site has been verified. Click on next. So you request a review. So Google is going to review your site. If it meets up to their standard, it's going to approve it for ads. Okay, so we could cancel this. All right, so once your site has been approved, you will get notified. So when you click on ads here, now you're going to see where you can display ads. Okay, so basically once I'm just click on here to make automated ads on. So I'll just click on apply on the site. So turn it on first, then apply. If we wait enough, you're going to be seeing here or how the ads will show on your website when being approved. Now you could not do it by site or by unit. By unit is you decide where you want the ads to show. Now what I showed you is it will show basically everywhere. Google is going to find the best place to place the ad on your website. But by unit, you choose where you want it to show. You just give it a name. Then let's say we call this ad show. Then we click on create. Now you could choose, then here you're going to copy the HTML code, then you paste it where you want it to appear on your website. All right, so basically if you want to appear it on a sidebar, you could do well to do that. You could just come to widgets here. Okay, so the widget on this site is not that cool. All right, but you just go to, I think there's a place where I showed you your sidebar where you could actually do all of that. So you could add it to the sidebar, or you could add it to a post. For instance, if you click on edit post here, I'm going to show you how you could just add your HTML tag and add it to a post and other parts of your website. But at the end of the day, I will just tell you to leave it on auto. All right, so Google will look for the best place to place an ad on your website. So basically, this is how to set up any kind of blog, any kind. Okay, the theme comes with different aspects of blog. So do well to just get this theme and get your blog up and running. So we've come to the end of this video. If it was helpful to you, do well to reach out to me. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to hit that bell icon. Right, so thank you. If you have any question, any assistance, do well to also reach out to me. I'll put my contacts in the description below. Chat me up directly on WhatsApp. Support this channel. I'll put a link for you to support the channel if you feel like. Just anything is possible, right? All right, so thank you. Have a blissful time, and I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was helpful, leave a comment. If you still need any question or you don't like the video, just leave a comment and tell me what you feel and what you think. I'll improve on that. And if you can also do well to tell me what type of content you want me to post on my next tutorial. Thank you.